Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No simping. Well, that's what we're getting into. You're a simp if you don't view these things that I talked about in part 1 and then I'm going to talk about in this part 2 as cheating. And if we got to do a part 3, we're going to do a part 3. I'm finna bury these women this week. It's finna be some shakeups in these so-called relationships after this week. Cause I got my prophet hat on. And I'm finna show y'all what I see. I see a bunch of guys wasting their time with women that are evil, sneaky, conniving, slutty, so on and so forth. You're gonna be in a relationship, don't be in one with these that I just mentioned. So we talked about this in part 1. Now I want to get into some more things that if you don't view this as cheating, you are a simp. You are a simp. The next thing I want to mention is inappropriate touching at work, at family gatherings. You got to view them cousins the same way, because a lot of these women, they'll be so horny that they'll mess with one of their cousins thinking they're going to get that past you. Oh, that's just my cousin. I can't believe you said. Yep, and they be smashing their cousins too. They do. So don't overlook nothing with no relative, uncles, cousins, in-laws. That's cheating. That's you own the avenue that leads to cheating with this stuff, and you might actually be cheating. The next thing, when the curiosity, when she starts discussing other men's penis, that's cheating. That's it. Really, that's an emotional affair. I'm gonna tell you how. Because if her mind is on other men's sexual, then either she's done it or she wants to do it. Ain't no in between. Not trying to hear none of them. I know what I'm talking about. A woman, a faithful, loyal, unicorny type woman is not even going to be going there. She not going to be watching porn on her phone when you ain't around. Look, this was crazy. Watching porn for a woman is cheating because they are emotional. They're emotional. So it's cheating because they view porn different than we do. Different than we do. The dude that they looking at on the porn, if he smashed them, they will fall in love with him. That's the difference. The women we look at, if we smash them, we liable to block them afterward. Wash our wing ding off and go about our way. But they, like them, they will love that dude with that big old penis that be touching the bottom while you pay bills, while you cut the grass, and she driving cars that you got to pay for, and all that wonderful stuff. You a simp. If your wife, you ain't dominating. Why are you even in a relationship? You being dominated by a woman? Are you? Look, I'm trying not to go there. But to be fair, most of us that's talking in this space were at one point where you guys are. The best ones, the ones that got the most to offer, they were where you guys are at one point. I used to be a simp. I went from player Mac to simp in my marriage. Got treated worse in the marriage by the women that I dealt with than the women that I dealt with before the marriage. So I know what I'm talking about, man. Them watching porn, that's cheating because they don't view it the same way we do. They view it, if dude came along and did to them what he's doing to them girls, they'll be in love. They'll go from being lazy and not working to trying to work to help him. That's why I don't take them. Right now, there's not a woman that I take serious. There's just not. Like, I'm not saying I can't, and I'm not saying I won't, but there's no woman that I take serious. For all of the stuff that I talk about on these videos, I don't take them serious. I just don't. They put their phone in incognito and be watching porn, criticizing you, what you do, hiding what they do. That's the next thing. Anything that they criticize you for doing that they do, that's cheating. You saying, man, how is this stuff cheating? I'm glad you asked. Because they are emotional creatures, man. Stuff don't just start with that thing. With them, it was other things that led to that thing. So it's not just that thing, whatever that thing is. It was other stuff that led to that. If dudes sending them DICK pics, they're cheating. Simple as that. Simple as that. Because either he got them or he will. If they accept his DICK pic, and especially if they masturbate to it, they're cheating. Dude, these women, listen, man. We all, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to have a relationship. But I'm too smart to have a relationship with just anybody. I'm too smart. I know too much now. I done escaped the matrix. Relationships are matrix. Thinking, I need to please her. No, that ain't even how he set it up, man. You flipping the things that the Most High instilled and put in place. You flipping them backwards. That's the matrix. When you understand the scripture, you're going to escape the matrix. When you get to know the Most High, you're going to escape the matrix. Because you're going to find out that the stuff these people is telling you is far different than what you learn about him. So all this stuff I'm mentioning is cheating because it's going to lead to it, and then because the way their brains are wired. The way their brains is wired. Next thing, giving their phone number or their information out to guys that try to get with them, shoot their shot at them. If they give him their phone number, they're cheating. That's an emotional affair. That's an emotional affair. Don't let them tell you otherwise, man. Especially if he calls and they talk to him. They might as well pull their panties down and spread their butt and get to twerking for them. Because they halfway there anyway. When they do that. Next thing, if they have someone else, if they inquire about another man while they're with you, that's cheating. That's an emotional affair. Because what happens if he shows interest back? Then what? They're going to be on the phone. She going to be putting her little sexy voice on. Dude, I'm finna, this week, wait till Friday Live. I want all of y'all ladies to come in there, because either y'all gonna become unicorns or y'all gonna get exposed for a lot of things. I'm finna convert some women to virtue come Friday. So man, I want all of y'all in there. I want it to be like Kevin Samuels when he used to do it live. I want it to be hundreds of women in there. And I'm going to respond to every single one of y'all. I promise you. And I'm going to have other people responding to y'all. Because come Friday, you either finna get exposed for being a hoe, or you finna get converted to virtue. And I'm finna save some more marriages. With this truth, you can't just move on, slut. Look, I'm gonna give you that. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna give you that tough love. Y'all gotta stop doing these guys like this. You gonna find herpes out here. The dude gonna lock the door and be like, you're not leaving until you suck me and my friend off. That's what's waiting for you. While you trying to dog out the good dude, because your slutty tendencies is overcoming you in your mind. I'm going to tell you the truth. You in the right place. You in the right place. I'm going to tell you the truth. A BBL, you know, some of them be looking nice. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna even lie about it. But what are you gonna attract just with the BBL? You're gonna attract guys that have a fetish for hitting from the back. They gonna look at you. Some of them gonna shoot their shot at you. But no, I ain't never seen a man marry a woman because she had a nice BBL. No, sir. Never. Let's get into it. Let's keep going. She's cheating if she's alone with a guy and anything sexual happens. Even if she stop him, she done already cheated. You might as well let him finish off. Dry humping, you cheated. You sucked him off, you definitely cheated. You let him put the tip in, you cheated. He fingered you, you cheated. You went on a date with him and you got scared and you ain't do nothing, you still cheated. You might as well have did it. What you on a date with him for? Don't you got a fiance? Don't you got a husband? What the hell is wrong with you? I respect the streetwalker more than these fake broads. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I respect the streetwalker selling her body more than the slutty broad that got a dude, leading a dude on, got him thinking that she this, she that, and she just as bad. Want to mess with dudes and messing with dudes. I respect the one that's doing it more than you. You leading people on and stuff. You the dirtbag. You a female dirtbag. You a dirtbag with tits. Terrible human being. Horrible. You sneaking around. You on dating sites. But then you say, I ain't did nothing all my life this. I swear to God that blah, blah, blah. Yes, you have. And you know you have. If she reached out to any guy with the inner intention of replacing you or finding intimacy with him, she cheated. That's an emotional affair. Affairs are affairs. That's an emotional affair. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. And watch them at church especially. You think that, listen, man, Christianity No disrespect to the real ones. We're not talking about you. But Christianity is filled with sex magic. The symbols. Let's just be honest about it. That's my job to say this. So don't think that she's safe with them dudes. Them dudes will listen. Them dudes is just as nasty as Pookie. They will put it in her butt and make her come home with a loose one. I'm telling you, dude. She ain't safe there. You think them dudes is better? They're not. A lot of them are worse. Straight sharks. The difference with them is they think they could get on their knees and pray afterwards, talking about they weak. You wasn't weak. You was very strong. You saluted like an army sergeant. So get out of here with that. These dudes will savagely clap your wife and fake like they're your friend. Sometimes you gotta fight. I'm whooping your ass. Excuse my language. If a dude do that, even if I don't want her no more, we gotta fight. If you pretending like, and that's why I rest in peace to the guy that happened to, but I understand completely, brother. I understand completely. This man is masquerading like he's your friend. And then he go mess with his wife or girl, whatever she is. He beat him down. And the little punk pulled out a gun and shot him. And somewhere on the run. Could be watching this video. Ain't no, hey, listen, man. Listen, man. You should have never did that, man. That was foul. If he is watching this video. That was your friend, man. His girl's supposed to be off limits. You shouldn't even jag off to your guy, your friend's girl. You shouldn't have no fantasies towards her. These dudes can't get women. All they could get is vindictive, bitter women seeking revenge. A lot of them can't get women. That's how they end up with dudes' wives, because they can't get women. That's how it happens. They can't get women. You at the barbecue flirting around with somebody who divorce ain't even final. You fool. You must think the Most High is soft. You think he's sweet, huh? This grace stuff, this misunderstanding about grace and the cross is making people disrespectful towards the Most High standards. And I'm going to tell you, y'all think he F around and find out. And dudes will do that and they think they can whoop you too. If you can whoop me, just know you still gonna lose, because I'm gonna hit you in your head with something or something. There's no way I'm losing a fight over some dude that was being disrespectful like that. I'm gonna bust his head to the white meat. And one of us probably getting shot. This is why I tell you guys, forget about that relationship stuff, because there's a lot of like I told y'all about my cousin. My cousin is gone. I don't even know how long. I got to look him up. I got to remember to look him up. Over abroad. It don't make no sense, man. They not worth your freedom. They're not worth your life. A lot of them ain't worth anything. Next thing, baby daddy. Love for baby daddy. You know whether or not you got love for that baby daddy. If he even squeezed your butt cheek, you done already cheated. In fact, he shouldn't even be in another man's house. He shouldn't even be allowed in. Like, if I got with a woman with kids, out of respect, I'm not going in that man's house. Or let's say my ex moved in with somebody. I'm not going in this house, man, because I like dudes to show me the respect. I like to give other dudes the respect that I expect. If you come in my house, it's a problem, man. When I'm not there, even when I'm there. Like, if I'm there, then I might be in a nice mood and you can come in. If it's cold outside, put your kids' coat on. Aw. You could have your kids. Dudes be instigating. You can have your kids. Cause this how I would be. I'd be like, okay, you say their father is a good father, right? Why won't you let them live with him then? Only way I could see it is if they just don't want to. But if they want to, why would she stop them and she got another dude? That's that evil stuff, man. You got fake daddy and real daddy right there. You're evil. A lot of y'all need to get saved. A lot of people that's saying they saved, when you look at their actions and their motives, they really still need to get saved. You got women that will have sex. Now check this out. I'm finna show you prophetically. You got women that will have sex with another man in the car that they man or even they ex bought. Even if you're not with them no more, that's still disrespectful. Sell a car. Let dude buy you a car. I'm not saying I'm better, but I think my quality level as a man is a little higher than other dudes. A lot of dudes. Because me personally, if dude bought you a car and I'm with you now, either give it back to him or we sell it and I'll give you some money or something and you get you a different car. Telling you, these chicks be instigating. Yeah, they be having their legs up getting pummeled, annihilated. He all in them guts. Some of these women will deny a man sex so much and so long that the next man will have them bleeding. They'll be literally bleeding like they're a virgin again. That's how much these women will deny a man sex. I'm telling you, it's going on, man. I can see it in the other realm. This woman that had sex with a coworker in the backseat of his Jeep. Had their legs on his shoulders. Soaking wet. But with him, you can't even get wet because you don't like him. You just like how he's there for the kids and how he pays this. Or the quickest way, I'm finna show you guys a trick that I learned. The quickest way to find out if a woman is with you for convenience is to take away that convenience. Slow down on them bills or stop paying. and watch her change because she with you for the wrong reasons. Because guess what? If you do this and she start helping you and her demeanor towards you hasn't changed, then more than likely, she probably not with you for that. But if she starts saying things she never said, doing things she never did, her attitude towards you changes, she doesn't appreciate you. She don't like you. She don't respect you. That's just some women that deal with some dude because they don't want to be by themselves. We have to know all of these things, man. All this stuff I'm mentioning is cheating, and it's cheating because they're emotional creatures and everything with them is emotional. It's emotional. Of course, if I get with a woman that's my age, she probably has kids. If she don't, the first thing I'm going to think, either she has so many STDs that she couldn't, some dude gave her to walk like an Egyptian fallopian tube, had her fallopian tubes dancing. All different reasons. What the heck is that? But more than likely, she gonna have kids. And the sick part about it, they might liable to be teenagers. YN, if they got YNs, man, it's a no-go. Only way you got it, because these dudes will get you. I'm telling you. Or you gonna have to get them. Dudes be saying they don't want her to have them young kids, but them teenagers, if they teenagers that run in the street, shoot, that could be a problem, buddy. Those will get you. It could be her. She could be the one that started it. And now you in a shootout with her YN teenage son. Y'all get it? You a simp if you don't see this stuff is cheap. We just friends. When they say that, be like, if you ever get ready to marry them, ask them that same question on the lie detector test. Have you ever had sex with, and his name that she said was just his friend, her friend? I told y'all about the time I was dealing with the chick, and this dude across the hall was always coming over there. That's why all I did was just bang her a couple times. I mean, she was fun to be around. She was nice looking, but dude made me not want to. And stop thinking just because a chick is tight that she ain't doing nothing. He could have a small one. I mean, after all, he was small. I'm like, man, it still seemed kind of. That was before I knew what I know now. He could have had a small one. Y'all need more? Y'all good? Are y'all good? Make sure you're out there in Friday night fun. Friday night fun. It's going to always be between 9:30, 9 and 10:30. So you got to be looking for it. Because we finna set some stuff straight. I want y'all to come in there. I'm not gonna disrespect you ladies, but we gonna get some things straight. We are. We finna find out who you are. I done seen a couple women that I would have gave a shot. But I'm like, dang, they've been married before. Dog it. Do y'all get what I'm saying on this? You as men, the way you please God is by leading, by dominating. That's what he likes. Because when you dominate, it's like he's looking at himself. When you getting dominated by a broad, he looking at you, you sinning. That's idolatry. Remember he said he a jealous guy. If he see in your heart more love for a chick, and he know everything she doing,